Please stand for the posting of the colors, followed by the national anthem. The national anthem is being performed this evening by Arlington Heights High School senior Joshua Chester.
Do I just go? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good evening and welcome to the graduation ceremony honoring the Arlington Heights High School class of 2021. I am Wendy Tier, the assistant principal for the class of 2021. I have had the pleasure of working with these great students for 4 years. Who would have thought that the last year and a half of your high school career would have been through a global pandemic? But students, you have made it. I have had so much fun watching you grow. Many of you entered as scared freshmen and wondering what the heck you had gotten yourself into. You quickly learned that I was going to hold you accountable and not let you fail. However, I was going to let you struggle and learned some life lessons along the way. Some of you have called me mom. Some of you have even called me some other not so nice names at times. But no matter what you called me, I hope that you truly know that I loved you all, and I am proud of who you all have become. Even if that took some last-minute ingenuity to get attendance recovery completed. While the ceremony is about you and honoring your hard work, I would be remiss to not mention all of the support you have received from your parents, guardians, family, and friends. Parents, you have made it too. Thank you for always advocating for your children and partnering with us. While your kids may think they did it on their own, we all know the real truth. I have one final thing for you all. Wherever you may roam, we will always call it home. It's the place we love the best, dear old AHHS.
Good evening. My name is Tiffany McHenry, and I am the Senior Class Vice President. It is my honor to introduce all who are seated on this stage. Would each person stand and remain standing as I call out your name? Our honored guests tonight are our wonderful Principal of Arlington Heights, Sarah Weeks, Fort Worth ISD School Board Member, District 5, CJ Evans, Fort Worth ISD School Board Member, District 8, NL Lubanos, Executive Director with Fort Worth ISD, Todd Papez, our wonderful Senior Assistant Principal at Arlington Heights High School who has to deal with everybody's attendance, Miss Wendy Tier, and Brittany McHenry, our Valedictorian, Wyatt Westerheide, our Salutatorian, and Cynthia Gill, our Senior Class President. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good evening, friends and families of our graduating seniors. On behalf of the board, I want to say thank you so much for your support, encouragement, and guidance to these amazing students. Their accomplishments that we're celebrating tonight are reflective of your efforts, and Fort Worth ISD is so thankful for your partnership. And to the graduates, it is so good to see your faces. Tonight's celebration is just a little sweeter because of the backdrop of the last 15 months. Your senior year has been challenging, and at every turn you've stayed focused on your goal of graduation. I commend you. I hope you can agree with me when I say that having a goal and sticking to it, even in the hard times, can prove worth it. I hope you see your time here at Heights as a part of a lifetime of learning, and I encourage you to use that learning to leave every situation better than you found it. The Fort Worth ISD family is so proud of you, and we can't wait to see the great things that you will do.
It is my privilege to give special recognition to several groups of distinguished students. National Honor Society membership is earned by a GPA of 3.75 or higher and demonstration of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. The white stole of NHS is being worn by 88 students in the class of 2021. The blue stole of NHS is being worn by 2 senior NHS officers. Will this group please stand and be congratulated? Thank you, and be seated. Superintendent Scholar graduates include Merit Scholars, National Merit semifinalists, and commended National Hispanic and Fort Worth ISD African American Scholars. They are also AP Scholars, Dual Credit Scholars, and On-Ramp Scholars. There are 48 students wearing the Superintendent Scholar stole. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you, and be seated. Latin Honor Graduate. These honors are based on accumulative grades received during 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade years, including the last semester of 12th grade. Summa cum laude graduates are wearing the blue and gold honor cords and rank in the top 2% of their graduating class. Would these students please stand to be recognized? Thank you, and be seated. Magna cum laude graduates are wearing the gold honor cords and rank in the top 5% of their graduating class. Would these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you, and be seated. Cum laude graduates are wearing the white honor cords and rank in the top 10% of their graduating class. Would these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you, and be seated. National Merit Honors are awarded based on their PSAT scores in their junior year. National Merit Commended status has been achieved by Brittany McHenry and Anna Sheffron. Will you please stand? Thank you. Let's give these outstanding students the applause they deserve. Gold Seal Programs of Choice graduates have fulfilled all requirements of their four-year programs. These students are graduating with Gold Seals in agricultural, dance, music theater, art portfolio, marketing, and academic academy. There are 76 students wearing the antique gold cord. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you, and be seated. Yellow Jacket Scholars are graduates who have earned and maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.95 or higher. There are 65 seniors wearing these medals. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you, and be seated. The AVID program graduates have been on a college preparatory path for many years. They have succeeded in rigorous course of study and are able to enroll and graduate from a four-year college or university. The 52 AVID graduates are wearing gold stoles tonight. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you, and be seated. Please join me in congratulating all of these outstanding students from Arlington Heights High School's graduating class of 2021.
Good evening. Welcome again, everyone. Before I begin my speech, I'd like to take a moment to wish all the dads out there happy Father's Day. Thank you so much for sharing your day with our graduates. Graduates, where your father is here in the stands watching in the crowd, or watching online, or watching from above, I know that they are extremely proud of you. So class of 2021, you've done it. Congratulations. We are so proud of you. Everyone, especially in the next few days, will have amazing bits of advice for you as you move into the next phase of your life. I am no different in that aspect, so here goes. Effort matters, regardless of outcome. Even if you fail, keep going. Listen more than you speak, and more importantly, listen to understand another's perspective, not to respond. I try to live by these two tenets daily. But some of the best advice I ever got was from my mother-in-law. Yes, everyone, my mother-in-law. Martha Ann Cook Weeks Bergston Rorick. I'll let y'all figure that out. So 2.5 years ago, Martha moved in with us, with our family from Kansas. Martha was something else. 4 feet, 11 inches tall, and 100 pounds soaking wet. I'm not necessarily a short person, and her sons are 6'3" and 6'2". But you couldn't tell any of us she was not 8 feet tall. Martha was full of all kinds of advice. She used to look at me across the dinner table, pull her glasses down over her nose, and tap 2 fingers on the table. And she used to say, "Sarah, I'm super serious about this. Super serious, because I've been through it all." And whatever story she was super serious about that day always ended with, "But we made it through." And truthfully, she had been through a lot. A single mother of 3 that worked 3 jobs to get her children through college, a business owner that lost her business in hard times, lots of loss and strife that might have caused others to give up. One year we bought her this button, and if you can't see it, it says, "I've survived dang near everything," which she may have. Martha was a testament to hard work, and regardless of the circumstance, always looked for the joy of the next adventure. On this day, exactly 1 year ago, Martha passed away, surrounded by her family that she worked so hard for and loved so dearly. While my story may sound like it had a sad ending, it's quite the opposite. My life has been enriched by this strong woman and her effort and her story. Just as I hope your life has been enriched by your experiences at Arlington Heights, because we made it through. And now, standing on the precipice of your adult life, I know that if she was with us, she would have some advice for you. And she would be super serious about it, class of 2021. Super serious. Martha would tell you that you can't get through the good stuff until you work hard to get through. Whatever you are going through or have been through, and God knows we've lived through a tough year, just keep going. Now's the time to pursue your next adventure, and here's what I am super serious about. Super serious. I'm so proud of your perseverance and your hard work to get here through unimaginable circumstances, and I know that we have prepared you to do wonderful things and will continue to make us proud regardless of what life throws at you. Congratulations, class of 2021. We love you.
I am honored to be with you this evening to present the Salutatorian and Valedictorian for your class. The Salutatorian for the class of 2021 is Wyatt Westerheide. He is the son of Christy Westerheide and Steve Westerheide. Will the parents of Wyatt please stand up and be recognized? Thank you. Over the course of the last 4 years, Wyatt has obtained a GPA of 4.625. While at Arlington Heights, he has earned certifications in coding and development, mechanical design, Dassault Systems, and SolidWorks. He was named Young Texan of the Month by the Optimist Club of North Texas. He has also earned distinctions as an athletic scholar for basketball and a Yellow Jacket scholar. In August, Wyatt will attend the University of Texas at Austin to study business. Ladies and gentlemen, Wyatt Westerheide. Maybe, if it won't mess your hair up. Congratulations. The valedictorian for the class of 2021 is Brittany McHenry. She is the daughter of Yvonne McHenry and the late Bobby Henry. Will the family of Brittany McHenry please rise to be recognized? Thank you. Over the course of the last 4 years, Brittany has attained a GPA of 4.695. While at Arlington Heights, she's been a member of the soccer, track, and cross-country teams, the National Honor Society, Student Council, UIL Academics, and Whiz Quiz. She has earned the distinctions of Yellow Jacket Scholar, Scholar Athlete, and National AP Scholar. In August, Brittany will attend the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where she will major in mechanical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Brittany McHenry. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Wyatt Westerheide, and I'm truly blessed to speak to you today as your salutatorian. It is an honor that I couldn't have achieved with the help of so many people. I'd like to thank our amazing administration and the hardworking teachers that truly care for their students. In addition, I'd like to thank my parents who taught me that I'm capable of anything I'm willing to work hard for, and my friends who showed me that high school is about more than just grades. It is with the support of these people I'm able to stand here today. As I sat down to write this, I began to look back on the memories I made and the people I met in the last 4 years. Thinking back on all the days I sat in class, counting down the minutes until 3:45, and now standing here, all I wish I had was more time. Sadly, I realized after today, many of us will go back to being strangers, but we'll carry the memories we made together. Whether we like it or not, no matter how good or how bad, memories are the one thing you can't get rid of. And once I realized they lasted a lifetime, I made it my goal to stack up as many good ones as possible. In doing so, I began to appreciate and value every moment because I saw the bad nights will eventually turn into funny stories. Stories that I'll look back on years from now, and they'll still bring me as much joy as they did while in the moment. Joy is a crazy thing. We may not realize it, but every day we do the things we do with the intent of that feeling being met for ourselves or the people around us. Because joy is so amazing that it doesn't matter if it's yours or not. Seeing joy on another person's face can be just as fulfilling on your own, whether you're the source of the joy or not. As we wrap up this chapter in our lives and head our different ways, I realize most of you might not find the way to end my story, but I will never forget what pages your names were on. While these few pages of our story were only a dent in the universe's timeline, it was the moment that filled those pages that shaped us in the countless ways to create the people we are now and who will be in the chapters to come. In those chapters, you might encounter hardships or unexpected events, but the best stories to read aren't predictable and easy. And with that being said, I know no matter what happens at the end of the page, end of the chapter, end of the story, we'll be all right.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brittany McHenry, and I'm your valedictorian for the class of 2021. And I'm thrilled to be standing here today and to finally say, we did it, guys. We actually did it. Once again, congratulations on a job well done. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. We all stepped into high school thinking it would be an easy road, but it turned out to be anything but. Just to name a few of those things that made the journey a little hard, we had a different bell schedule every year. We had our network hacked, and to top it off, COVID-19 came and took away the rest of our junior year. But on the good side of things, at least we had a 6-month-long spring break. Clearly, we had a weird journey to senior year, but we had no idea it would get as weird as it did. This year didn't happen the way we imagined it would. Everything we probably hoped for in our senior year disintegrated before our eyes, and everything we had worked hard for felt like it was for nothing. It felt as though we were at the very end of the race, and then the finish line got pushed back. Because the students struggled, the teachers struggled, everyone struggled. We had times when things were different, and then they got hard, and possibly they got as worse as they could have gotten. But despite what you may think, every journey has to move forward, just as I did this year. Last August, my little sister Courtney was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma and was told to start chemo a few weeks before school was set to start. She was the third person in my family to get diagnosed with cancer. My twin sister Tiffany before her in 5th grade, and my father before them in 3rd grade. It wasn't our first rodeo, but that doesn't mean it was easy. It was different seeing her miss out on her freshman year, being in and out of the hospital, but then it would get hard. In October, 1 week before my birthday, my grandmother was going to have a port put in to treat her own cancer. She was put under anesthesia, and then she never woke up. And if it couldn't get worse, it did. Because my dad, the stubborn man that never gave up on anything in life, who taught me most of what there is to learn in life, passed away in January. And it was then that I was at rock bottom. I had never felt so lost, so spent, so discouraged from life than I had felt at that moment. I felt as though I had lost some of myself and that a void had opened up. The past 3.5 years, I had worked so hard and sacrificed so much for it all to be snatched away at the last minute. But I was faced with 2 options. I could have faced what I had lost and let the void consume me, or I could face what I could have gained and done something about it. So after the worst day of my life, when the new semester started, I decided to do something about it, and I went to school. And I went to school because I was going to fill that void. And I have a few people to thank for that. Thank you to the cross-country team with Coach Rosinski and Coach Brockett, and the soccer team with Coach Rubinson for your support through every bad day, every lackluster workout, and every small improvement. And most of all, for your generosity, because you all were the outlet I needed to get by and to stay focused. Thank you to the softball team for being kind and patient with me in a new environment, because even though I had nothing to give the team, what the team gave me was a sense of fun, which was something I haven't had a chance to do a lot of this year. Thank you to all the teachers I've had in my 13 years of education, for I truly would not be standing here today and would not be who I am today without your efforts. And finally, thank you to my family and to Josh for always supporting me, for loving me, and for being my rock. And thank you, Dad, for everything you've done. And happy Father's Day. There will come a time in everyone's lives when everything bad that can happen will happen. And this year was that year for me. And it could have been yours too. Or maybe that year was earlier in life, and maybe that year hasn't come for you yet. But just remember that it will, and to be prepared as you can be, and always know that you have to get through it no matter what. Because life doesn't necessarily get easier, it just gets easier to manage. But also remember that you can't know everything. You can't know life's unknowables. If I had known that this year would have turned out the way it did, I would have done a multitude of things to make the end outcome a little more bearable. But I couldn't know those things. So whenever they happened, I had to take them in stride, because the only thing I could do was to finish the year and to hope for better. And thankfully, some better things did happen. For some of the most salient ones, I got accepted into my dream college. My twin sister got accepted into the McCullough Institute at Alabama, and I got accepted into a summer program at MIT, which I leave for in 12 hours. Even though this year was horrible, some extraordinary things have happened too, because you can't have the highs without the lows. The bad things have made me appreciate the good things more. And I think that there is something that all of you can look back on and see a small opportunity, a point of freedom, or even a small victory that assured you that maybe life wasn't so bad and that it would get better with time. So take some of that time right now to think back and to recognize the bad, but give yourself some time to appreciate the good. This year had a lot of uncontrollable events, and the only thing that we could control was our reaction to them. As the wise man Charles Swindoll once said, life is only 10% what happens and 90% how you react to it. As you all move forward on your new paths, always remember that your situation doesn't define you. Life isn't about how far you go, it's about how far you've come, because your personal growth matters so much more than any single accomplishment you could ever receive. Let your experiences and failures shape you, let them strengthen you, but never, ever let them decide what you can and can't do or where you can and can't go. And most of all, never give up, because at the end of the day, the only obstacle that can stop you in your tracks is yourself. So when the going gets tough, keep your head held high, your eyes up, and keep moving, because the only direction from here is forward. Today we end our first 1,000-mile journey, and here's to 1,000 more.
It's time for my favorite part of the ceremony. Will the class of 2021 please stand? I am pleased to present the candidates for graduation, the class of 2021. Each candidate has completed the requirements for a diploma. The faculty and administrators recommend that the diplomas be conferred. It will now be my pleasure to greet the candidates for graduation, which all diplomas will be officially conferred. Please remember that it is important that each family hear their graduate's name being called, so we ask for your consideration as we honor all of our seniors. Students, please be seated.
Leslie Adindu. Jonathan Preston Atkins. Emmanuel Aluandara Agoro. Kevin David Aguilar. Isaac Emmanuel Alfaro Villegas. Ashlyn Nicole Allender. Michelle Alonso Lopez. Celeste Alvarez. Rodney Jerome Amy. Cedric Jordan Gerard Anderson. Jose Aquino. Aiden Sebastian Harvey Archibald. Evelyn Guadalupe Arteaga. Hector Octavio Arzola. Tracy Gordon Ashley. Destiny Marie Avant. Brianna Alexis Avila. Daniel Aviles. Juan Eduardo Ayala. Emily Marie Ayon. Alexia Leanne Badger. Shakur Amin Bahar. DeQuaylan Lamont Bailey. Nayeli Stephanie Balderas. Kenneth Alexis Barrios. Sierra Cheyenne Barron. Jamarius Trayvon Batley. Jason Ramon Bautista. Rhea Demetria Beasley. Brooklyn K. Bell. Logan Michael Bell Johnson. Victoria Haley Belton. Sutton Reed Bettridge. Amani Mackay Bibbs. Aaron Michael Biediger. Ellie Blanchard. Jennifer Blanco. Preston Maxwell Bodak. Araya Raquel Bolar. Tanaya Shantae Bonner. Alexander Orion Branch. Corbin Lynn Brandt. Jordan Trey Britton. Don Eric Brown. Donovan Brown. Laquela Brown. Pez Bryant. Jalen Andre Buckley. Kalela Angeliki Burrell. Awesome Mohammed Busul. Enrique Camarena. John Paul Alfred Camarillo. Alyssa Kate Campbell. Mina Ria Cannon. Armando Antonio Carames. Vivian Cardona. Kenneth Alberto Cardosa. Colin Haley Carleo. Cielo Yahaira Carretero. Yair Cázares. Lucio Alejandro Cázares Galván. Trinity T. Celestine. Trevor Landon Chandler. Jasmine Marie Chavez. Joshua David Chester. Brittany Chiato. Donshay Trayvon Choice. Chastity Michelle Coleman. Sinclair Michelle Condor. Dominique Clayton Cook. Kendall Elias Cook. Nicholas Ryan Cortez. Spencer Deshaun Cox. Zachary Tobias Craven. Molly O'Quinn Cronin. Hansel Cruz. Myra Cruz Linares. Yesenia Saraí Cuevas Rodriguez. Jordan Ariel Colbreth. Gracie Cunningham. Shiloh DeRay Darton. Heidi Abigail Davila Garcia. Samuel Henry Davis. Cassandra Evelyn De Leon. Javier Noel de Alba. Aaron Luther Dean. Emma Elizabeth Dehart. Kevin Del Hoyo Gavira. Marta del Río. Elena Susana de Leon. Aloria Araceli Denny Calderon. Michaela Mo Shajane Dent. Alexis David Diaz. Amanda Beth Diaz. Angela Diaz. Yona Debra. Annabelle Elizabeth Dill. Abigail Virginia Dillon. Everly Bea Dotson. Isabella Alexis Donadio. Jalen Downs. Briseida Jasmine Dueñas. Antonio David Duque. Adriana Duran. Caitlin Ann Edwards. Hugh Elliott. Mary Catherine Ems. Christopher Gilbert Enriquez. Anthony Escatel. Ariel Ashley Escato. Antoine Joseph Esprit. Jose Esquivel. Julian Esquivel. Magdalene Rose Evans. William Charles Evans. Michael Lath Folks. Flor Alejandra Felix Vasquez. Randolph Del Ferguson. Jason Victor Fierros. Marlon Demarion Fletcher. Alex Flores. Matthew Alexander Flores. Lauren Lynn Ford. Carly Lynn Fowler. Roman Isaac Franco. Beckett Cecily May Freeze. Barbara Ann Fulton. George Gabriel Diaz. Zachary Gafford. Ariel Yvette Galvan. Alexis Savannah Garcia. Antonio Garcia. Juan Garcia III. Yesenia Garcia. Zoe Noel Garcia. Andrés Antonio Garcia Blanco. Brian Garcia Garcia. Josué Garcia Ramírez. Diamond Alexis Gardner. Caitlin Brett Geddes. Cynthia Guadalupe Gill. Naomi Gill. Whitney Grace Gilly. Joe Goffney. Alicia Christine Gonzalez. Daniela Gonzalez. Kimberly Marie Barraza Gonzalez. Maria Guadalupe Gonzalez. Benjamin Granger. Savannah Taylor Alexis Cristana. Alexis Guerrero. Desmond DeMarcus Guidry. Cynthia Gutierrez. Addison Michelle Guyman. Litzy Alondra Guzman Mendez. John Gwillem. D. Gwandre Amarian Haley. Hayden Ryder Hoyley. Julia Lou Hansen. Jordan Harris. Rivers Abigail Hartzell. Brandon Scott Hardwood. Abigail Claire Henderson. Tristan Deshaun Henderson. Allison Hurd. Brianna Valerie Hernandez. Michael Andrew Hernandez. Lizette Herrera. Vincent Jose Hinojosa. James Rose Lee Holbrook. Alexis K. Holt. Thomas Marriott Holt. Janelle Ray Huffman. Evelyn Janae Hunter. Talia Lanique Hunter Mullen. Oprah Hussein. Jimmy Buck Hutton. Deja Linnell Ingram Robbins. Emma Kate Irwin. Jordan Nicole Jacobs. Deanna Lene James. Maria Yatsiri Jaramillo Servin. Mace Amar Jasmati. Nor Amar Jasmati. Kamari Shanice Jemison. Katavia Vanice Jemison. Lindsay Jenkins. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, Brett. Braylon Draymond Thompson. Almarius Lamont Johnson. Darrell Leroy Johnson. Macy Johnson. Tiara Renee Jones. Emma Margaret Kasperzak. Andrew Robert Keeler. Travis Harper Keach. Caleb Corey James Conniff. Christian Kroger. Marcos Antonio Marcos. Jack Randall Lancaster. Timothy Craig Landers. Jacqueline Rose Lawrence. Amira Marilyn Lee. Ruby Faye Lewis. Carrie Susanna Limones. Brianna Renee Logan. Julissa Lozano. Ivan Lugo. Mia Nelise Luna. Manuel Macías. Jaslyn Danielle Madrid. Eduardo Magaña. Jordan Edward Earl Mahomes. Namaya Maria Major. Kimberly Lisette Maldonado. Mackenzie Reese Mangan. Erickson Manono. Danielle Elizabeth Mares. Paige Maria Markward.
No middle name on this one. Don't say the middle name.
Camila Martinez.
Wait, hold on.
Dominique Martinez. Gloria Stephanie Martinez. Montserrat Martinez. Adam Lee Matalga.
Middle name is Samay.
Kaela Samay McAfee. Platinum Adasia McDowell. Brittany Ivana McHenry. Tiffany McHenry. Carmen Jarena McNeil. Julian Page Medina. Fabiola Medrano. Josué Mejorada. Julissa Mendoza. Angelina Mendez. Leslie Lisbeth Mendoza Romero. Greta Meyer. Cameron Jet Mon Malone. Jonathan Moquillo. Noelle Elizabeth Moran. Gabriel Andres Moreno. Montserrat Saraí Moreno. Diana Munoz. Maritza Nares. Hassan Nemi. Noah David Nelson. Andrea Nunes. Valerie Gabriela Nunez. Vanessa Georgina Nunez. Xavier Oaks. Aaron O'Banion. What's your last name? Kevin Osegueda. Angel David Olmos. Arturo Joel Ortega. Luisa Fernanda Ortiz Avila. James Tucker Owen. Esmeralda Paniagua. Amari Danae Parks. What's your first name? Citlali Patterson. Jamie Elise Patton. Brandon Saul Paz Vanegas. Samuel Douglas Peavy. Angel Peralta. Angel Emilio Perez. Mariana Lisette Perez. Rachel Perez. Carson J. Petrie. Kaylin Jade Phillips. Joshua Pierre. Joseph Monroe Pilot. Mia Adeline Platt. Jacqueline Posada. Autumn Ann Presley. Will Price. Michaela Antoinette Pruitt. Alex Jesse Puente. Adrian Puerta. Katrina Margaret Quast. Joanna Quintero. Elijah Dominic Rab. Juan Diego Ramirez. Kimberly Ramirez. Juana Cristina Ramirez Ramirez. Natalia Marisol Ramos. Eli Ramos Falcon. Alexis Evans Ramsey. San Juana Rangel. Victor Julian Raya. Elijah Sage Reyes. Lexi Marie Regino. Nikki Luna Reina. Jagger Rhodes. Anthony Antonio Robacher. Chloe Jacqueline Robbins. Margaret Susan Robertson. Daphne Yolanda Cruz Robles. Isaac James Rodriguez. Jacob Miguel Rodriguez. Candace Clarissa Rodriguez. Mia Elizabeth Rodriguez. Armando Rojas. Richard Don Rowland. Riley Don Rowland. Lyric Jalion Richardson. Sierra Brooke Rubalcaba. María Guadalupe Rubio Ponce. Arturo Ruiz. Which one? Ethan Ruiz.
Ethan Alexander Ruiz.
Ethan Alexander Ruiz. Chad Alexander Russell. Camila Marie Salas. Jasmine Saldana. Citlali Ruby Salgado. Christian James Salone. Isabella Rose Sanchez.
What is it? Jami Dalis.
Jami Dali Sanchez. Laura Stephanie Sanchez. Justine Sandoval.
Jania is the middle name. Jania.
Annie Jania Sasser. Jaden Asea Saucedo. Yamilet Saucedo. And Elizabeth Chevron. Carista Deviana Scott. Andrew Steven Sanishan. Aaron Alejandro Serrano. Leslie Citlali Silas. Ari Shabani. Kevin Silva. Sarah Beth Smith. Emily Faith Solis.
Jamia. Jamia.
Jamia Rochelle Solomon. Darian Sosa. Israel Soto. Lisbeth Soto. Matthew Santos Soto. Cameron Montrell Spencer. Garrett Tyler Stevens. Valerie Anastasia Stoffen. Giselle Suarez. Nicholas John Summers. Haley Mae Sykes. Evelyn Talamantes. Jordan Grace Taylor. Hmm?
Ava.
What's her last name? Templeton. Ava Rose Templeton. Alendria Antoinette Thomas. Braylon Dion Thomas. Jack Tyler Thompson. Adelaida Janessa Tijerina. Arlissa Yvonne Tillman. Isabel Thomas Felipe. Isaiah Zechariah Torres. Michelle Torres. Melanie Michelle Trevino. Braden Hubert Trott. David Opotu Teshalumba. Davion Tucker. DeMarquise Ray Douglas Turner. Ishel Christian Turner. Jessica Sofia Uribe Gutierrez. Dustin Tyler Torres, Phoebe Juniper. How do you say your last name? Claire Owingabire. Vivian Priscilla Valencia. Angelina Vasquez. Genesis Susana Vasquez. Cherenix Vasquez Ramos. Jose Jesus Vega. Julian Velos. Victoria Vidana. Litzy Kenya Vigil. Genevieve Villapando. Araceli Villanueva. Armando Villanueva. Elizabeth Simone Walters. Gabriel Rene Villarreal. Tucker Hudson Ware.
Jamar. The middle name's Jamar.
Jalen Jamar Washington. Elijah Jamal Watkins. Deshiana West. Mackenzie Anjanae West. Matthew Dale West. Wyatt Westerheide. Zoen Daniel Wright. Taylor Lachelle Woods. Avery Ella Wood. Jennifer Lauren Wynn. Jacoby Omarion Willis. Jalen Simeon Williams. Jacob Aiden Williams. Christopher Caden Whiteman. Holly Jane Witt. Lamarcus Dwayne White. Genta Yarumbese. Hunter Ryan Yates. Isaac D. Ibarra. Demetrius Deshaun Young. Alexia Arlene Zaragoza. Bye.
Will the candidates please stand? By the powers vested in me by the Texas Education Agency and the Board of Education from the Fort Worth Independent School District, I, Sarah Weeks, do hereby certify these students have completed all the requirements for graduation at Arlington Heights High School and are entitled to all the rights and privileges thereof. Cynthia Gill will now come to the podium to initiate the tassel changing ceremony.
Fellow graduates, the time has come. We are not high school students anymore. Seniors, will you please move your tassel from the right to the left? Congratulations, 2021 graduates. Please join us in singing the alma mater, which is printed in the program.
We may roll. Always call it home. Here from HHS. Congratulations, class of 2021. Teachers, if you could lead the procession out, please. No. Students, if you will come to the middle and process back to the stands on the west side, please.